Welcome back to How to Write a Climate Action Plan. Assignment 2 is where the rubber hits the road, so let's get started. Last week, you worked with community members to better understand their climate challenges and to help them prioritize a list of their challenges. This week, you're going to arrange those challenges into a very simple project outline showing the prioritized problems, their underlying causes, and their negative impacts. I cannot stress enough how important it is to very clearly define each problem and its underlying cause. If you don't, your climate plan might work to solve a climate challenge unrelated to your community's needs. Think about it this way. If you go to the doctor's office with a runny nose, they will invest time determining specifically why you have a runny nose so that they can treat the correct thing. Is it a cold or is it a seasonal allergy? It's equally important to do this with climate challenges as well. For example, if yours is an agricultural project and the community prioritized a continuing reduction in crop yields, is it because of drought or eroded soil from extreme rainstorms? So this is why it's important to clearly identify the underlying cause. In organizing your project outline, the first step is to unravel your community's prioritized list. They may have given you a list only of underlying causes but no problems, or maybe they came up with a list of problems but no underlying causes. So you will need to determine what those missing elements are. To clarify, problems are the compelling, visible representations of the climate challenges. For example, a farmer might have experienced a flood that flattened crops and left behind mud and debris. The underlying cause of that flood may have been a climate change-induced extreme rainstorm. The negative impact is that the farmer's farm may not be profitable that season. It may take time for the field to heal, inhibiting the farmer's ability to lead the prosperous, productive life they need to care for their family. In creating your project outline, I'm going to ask you to stick to just 2 of the challenges from your needs assessment for 2 reasons. One is that although your outline might look very small and simple right now, over the next 8 or 9 weeks, you will add to it solution-oriented programs with their step-by-step activities for each problem. So these project outlines become substantially more complex than today's simple outline, multi-page documents, in fact. The second reason is that your community may have expressed enough challenges that you will need to develop several projects over several years, since they might not have the resources to do them all at once. So then, this first project can also be enjoyed as a learning experience so that you will know how to develop another project for next year as well. I'm also going to ask you to maintain the format of my Assignment 2 example. That format becomes the building block for the next assignment. The easiest way to do this is to open up my Assignment 2 example, save it under your own name, and then simply edit it into your project. Enjoy the process, and I'm looking forward to seeing your good work. Thank you.